and we will meet one-on-one with you people. So I would also urge you to look at some more products which we have done. For example, coal-specific tippers with larger load bodies, okay, or our 5 axle tipper, haulage tipper with larger load body. So Prima range, much more has been launched today. You should spend, I have my colleagues here, one-on-one time with them, but I would be very happy to take you through our journey on what we are doing around productivity improvement and delivering, I would say, industry leading innovative solutions for our customers so that their profitability finally improves. And I want to reiterate this fact because this is upon us, Tata Motors, who is the leader in this and leader by far in this particular segment across HCVs. So many more products getting unfolded and getting launched soon. Thank you so much.
Tata Motors, step in like a hero. Our power that doesn't quit. Performance that doesn't back down. Let's have a quick energy recap now. I say Tata, you all three motors. Are you ready? Ready, energy? I scream Tata, you all scream? Okay, Tata? Tata? Are you all ready? Beautiful. Now that's where we know that we have warmed up. Let us get into the big moment. Excon, today we are leveling up. Tata is expanding its power presence in critical power solutions. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready because its Tata Motors is now officially launching its brand new genset. Right now, right here at Excon, make some noise! Ladies and gentlemen, today we have unveiled the powerful and compact 10 kVA and 15 kVA Tata Motors gensets. Can we have a huge round of applause once again? These state-of-the-art gensets are designed and developed by Tata Motors cross-functional team with GOEM partners at exclusive customer research. They offer superior performance with compact and efficient design. Powered by new Gen 700cc and 1500cc engine delivering 14.4 and 31.5 HP. Advanced CRDI system for best-in-class fuel efficiency, ease of maintenance and low operating costs. Isn't that all great, guys? Yes or no? We also have remote monitoring to telematics, CPCB, 4+ complaint technology. These gensets represent Tata Motors' legacy of engineering excellence with new generation performance. Put your hands together, guys!
So indeed heartening once again. I welcome you all in this great event. Particularly this section is about our aggregate business, and I am pleased to announce this launch of our range, which is 10 to 35 kVA gensets. And what is exciting about this is we see all business houses today and they want uninterrupted business. But when genset comes to your mind, it looks like something big is always required, gensets, because that is the only perhaps the solution. But that's not the case. What we see today, low-cost solutions for every business person, business house, which comes 10 to 35 kVA range, which is powered with 700 cubic capacity engines on one side and 1500 cubic capacity on the other side. We believe these come with the best-in-class fuel efficiency. See, finally what matters is you buy a genset within a reasonable range. What are the recurring costs you're going to get getting involved? And therefore, these are optimal solution motors to the business. And we believe not just the big industrial engines, which you should also take a look at, and right in front of you, which has been going on, and we are doing pretty well. This is another downstream business which we are clearly focusing on, but these two are, we believe, the growth engines for this, because this would cover a wide spectrum, wide base of customers, and this will really pan out big time going forward. More specific when we come to individual products, but again, heartening to see you all here. Please ask questions. Please see what is in it for these products, because these come with a lot of engineering innovation, engineering minds put together, and then the business case is actually launched here. So I believe you should ask these questions. You should be specific on, how the business around this, and what is the opportunity lying ahead, and what has actually gone behind it. And there's much more stories which you can hear from me and my colleagues. Thank you so much once again.
How much is that relevant for this country? Okay, I'll talk about my stall and my products at the moment, but I think this is a good platform which actually shapes the in future of infrastructure in this country, because the kind of people visit here and those serious into the business. So that is the starting point. That is why you will see Tata Motors make sure that we are in this great event every time. And why this is a very special occasion today, I was talking to some customers. We give, before we launch a product, there's a lot of validation happens, And one such product is battery electric tipper you saw, E.28. Okay, the one with a 450 kilowatt or battery capacity. So this customer said, I use the vehicle for many months in the construction sites, and I'm really very impressed, and he gave me a huge order. I don't want to quote that figure. So we see our tipper story, particularly in our country, is shaping well. I was looking at our portfolio almost last month. This is a high ticket. It's really shaping well to the extent that up to 40% of the industry in heavy commercial vehicles as early as last month did come from this. Typically, we've always seen after October, before I come to the new products, I'm just trying to build and give you a story. After every festive month, which was October, typically a Deepavali or those Navratra days or Dashera or these so these special events, we see November relatively subdued as against October. But it was kind of a flattish industry, 4-5% here and there, which is as good as flattish industry, which means the growth engines or the growth levers typically are firing well. And now I'll come to the new products. So I was touching upon this battery electric tipper. We believe in the localized application where we manage this complete life cycle or end-to-end application. This is a right product. A product which does about 200 kilometers a day, okay, with far higher reliability, built-in telematics into it, which ensures the predictability, which ensures that even in our customer success centers, which we have built across dealerships, Tata Motors locations, we are able to track the performance and get live insights from the vehicle, and therefore what next, reach proactively to the customers, is something which is a good takeaway. So our journey of achieving net zero starts with alternate fuel products, okay, and also the science-based targets and initiatives we have also rolled on various ICE, internal combustion engine vehicles. So battery electric vehicle, this is one product. Which we launched, we have a huge pipeline. As I said, this is localized application for tippers, whether it is in the localized construction sites, whether it is in
ports, and we are having a good pipeline of this. We have tested, validated in real-time conditions across many locations. One could be North Karnataka, one could be Odisha mines, in irrigation projects, or in Jasuguda in Orissa. So this is very well tested. We are confident of its reliability. We are internally very enthused because see, engineers are very passionate about what they do over the years. It's built over a period of time, and this is now the app platform where we have launched today, and now booking start. We have, by the way, a good pipeline also, which we have to cater to first. Second was, again, I'll come to the alternate fuel, which we launched today, was our CNG. See, this is first time we launched our RMC ready mix concrete. You see the mixture with a drum ready mix concrete, that is known as, because as more buildings, bridges, everything gets, roads get built in, you see more of these machines coming in. So we launched almost about a year back that, and had a fantastic response of in CNG, particularly in RMC. Now further we have today launched 28 ton in tippers, typically for road construction within the cities. You know the kind of pollution we have. Each one of us are supposed to do our bit to reduce this. Okay. And in tippers, we believe, as you know, in Delhi NCR also, we have concerns around the emissions, pollution, and in major cities also. And now with more and more filling stations available for CNG and across the country largely, we see this innovation, this beginning from us will pan out good for the customers who have also their journey towards achieving net zero and or reducing the emissions. So that is something I would request you, please, you must go, look at the number of cylinders, talk about the range, and therefore how is it going to add value to those customers, and finally the profitability. Okay, and now I talk about the star product. We also have products, Prima, Signa, with more bucket capacity, more the bucket, if you have less dense material like coal and you have a larger body, you are able to carry more load, and therefore more load is finally more money for our customers. Now I'll come to a specific product which we have just now unveiled, 3540 Prima 3540.K auto shift. So what is this story? So this is a mining tipper. Mining tipper, as mines increase, whether it is mines related to coal, iron ore, stone, marble, stones, whether it's granite, marble, etc., or even in the irrigation projects. I've just highlighted a couple of them, or rather 5-6 of them. So stay focused on this. There was always a need and a demand from the customers, particularly in BS6, in last couple of years, that Tata Motors took this journey of higher power to weight ratio. Remember, some time back, our products and the industry products would end with 230 horsepower. Even a 49 ton those days or a 55 ton in the increased axle load was 4923. Okay. Now we are talking about 6.7 as something which is our highest selling engine. Okay, and delivering 320 horsepower, and even that is getting now fitted on 35 ton, 37 ton, 42 ton, 48 ton, 49 ton prime movers. So it is about increasing power to weight ratio because the infrastructure is improving. Now this specific requirement from tipper customers specifically, who were always on one hand having this option up to 250 horsepower. Now Tata Motors scaled that up to, in recent AC regulation, to 320 horsepower. And on the other side was the other extreme options, they would import or do something. But there was always this demand that can we create a product which is also, AMT, which is reduces fatigue big time for the drivers, so that they are also, safe, they are also productive, and I would say healthy, because fatigue removal is also to do with their health. And there were steps taken regarding that. And now specifically as you go deeper, because mine's shallower becomes deeper and deeper and deeper. So this is the category of products which is at 1800 Newton meter, 8.5 liter, coming with an auto shift, addresses a larger chunk of this. You know, as such we believe that going forward, manual has to shift to, auto. Okay, you saw what happened in, other related automobile industries like car, and we as company, which is the leader in the medium and heavy truck space or overall truck space, we will take this lead and we will drive this change through these innovative products, through solutions which will add profits to our customers, and and bring more smiles on their faces. So this is just a beginning. More and more shift will happen towards higher power to weight ratio, more and more. So today we are talking about mines. You will see my belief and the organization believes that even those carrying aggregate loads, longer distances, you can see whether it is any part of the country, okay, as road infrastructure always keeps on building more and more. So this will also fit into a large chunk of applications, not just 4 or 5, which was typical mining. And I believe this will also be part of that, infrastructure development or aggregate movement. So this is the beginning. We believe you must have a look at this. We will have this with various kind of bodies. One is a rock sandwich floor body, which has capacity to absorb, those heavy loads of a huge marble block in one time, or simple body, box body, which can carry a lot of load and for the aggregate movements. So this change you will see in this country, and as such I would say in construction segment or the tipper segment, Tata Motors leads by far. So we believe all those steps which are required, whether it's alternate fuel, whether it's more power to weight ratio, whether it is auto shift, whether it is mining tipper, whether it is any kind and every kind of solutions we should be offering to the customers and all stakeholders. And I want to include our driver fraternity. They are making safe products, providing this driver monitoring systems, reverse camera, lane departure warning, all those advanced driver assisted system, what we call as ADAS going forward, level 2. And some are by regulation, some we want to do as value addition, because see, India, you will see, is maturing and evolving fast. If I may call this as performance seekers. Just visit 5 or 10 years back. We had larger, price sensitive, price acquisition, bottom of the pyramid customers. And you see how this journey has evolved and what are the various things, various steps we as OEMs can take to transform this journey. So safety is one thing, productivity is another thing, but what is more important is also how the profitability is clubbed into this whole space, and how we see those traditional kind of product buyers or customers are becoming more sensitive towards performance from the vehicle. So I call them as performance seekers. So performance seekers are looking for such products so that their productivity improves and therefore their profitability. I'll stop here. And also, by the way, you did see our gensets, the smaller one with 700 cubic capacity, 10 to 35 kVA range, with also 1500 capacity. Typically what comes to your mind always is in a genset that, oh, it's something huge and therefore heavy investments. No, that's not the case here. We believe uninterrupted business through a genset, relatively smaller, affordable, low cost, low pinching less to your pocket because of the better fuel efficiency is the need, and a compact need of that.